Good Thursday morning, East Tennessee. My name is David Aldridge, Chief Meteorologist of Captain Accurate Weather, coming to you by way of the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. This is one of those live streams that you may be tempted to share. And I don't know why, because it relates to snow this weekend. You say, snow this weekend? I heard it was a nothing burger. Maybe it is, but maybe there's more to it than what's been presented to you. So I'm going to give you all sides of the equation, and you can make your own decision. How's that? Does that sound fair? I hope it's fair. Anyway, good morning to you. It's pretty chilly this morning. We're at 35 degrees in Knoxville. Not as cold as it was yesterday. I think it was 32 Knoxville. 30 Oak Ridge was the official low on Wednesday morning. But today's Thursday. Let's stay in the here and now, Aldrich. It's 35. But it's actually 44 Jackson, Tennessee, and 40 in Jackson, Kentucky, 47 Memphis. So there's clearly some warm air back to the west. Paducah starting their morning at 46. I suspect we'll be in the lower to mid 60s today. Ooh, that's a team spring kind of idea. Certainly low to mid 60s is pretty nice, given the fact the normal high this time of year is 53. So we should be about at least 10 degrees above normal. By the way, 33 is our current temperature in Maryville, Alcoa. It is 40 in Crossville. Big difference, I'd say a 10-degree difference between Oneida and Crossville. So if you're in Scott County, you're probably closer to 30. And if you're in Cumberland County, Crossville, you're at 40. And all that's going to be determined as that southwest wind kicks in. We'll see some gusts of wind, 25 to 30. Been advertising that for several days now. And I'm still holding on to that. May not start that breezy, but it'll pick up late morning. I'm thinking 11 o'clock in the morning, right through about now 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So it will be a little breezy at times, but it's a warm wind. It's coming from the southwest, so that should enable us to get into the low to mid 60s. So those are the current temperatures. What about the sky condition? I've described it as hazy sun and clouds. How else? It might be partly cloudy this hour. It might be mostly clear the next hour, and then it becomes partly sunny 5 hours from now. That type of thing. We've got a front that's approaching, moving through Illinois, and that's producing some rain showers in southern Illinois. But any stray showers that I think could occur, like 10% chance or less, would be very late this afternoon, and maybe even into the evening. The Smokies might get a stray shower tonight. That's one of the things we'll be watching as well. If you're on the call, I'm on both YouTube and Facebook. Some of the best material I have to present to you today is still to come. So don't change your phone location. I'm glad that you're here. By the way, if you're on YouTube, I'd love to hear your voice. I'll give you a shout out if I can. If you want to leave a message, Fred says, "Good morning, David. It's 33 degrees in Maryville." Thank you, Fred, for that update. I do appreciate that. Carrie Aguilar says, "Good morning. I've got a brand new grandbaby." Oh, that's exciting. Well, congratulations, and also to all the family members involved. Hope everyone has a fantabulous day. She's got the heart and she's got the cup of coffee. I would say this is a great day, a post-Valentine's Day treat. A new grandbaby, I should say. It's pretty sweet. Anytime that occurs, that is a blessing. So hopefully you'll enjoy that, especially today, as it's kind of very, very new. But you'll notice the rain showers and change over to snow and blue well up into Michigan at the top of that map there. By the way, there's nothing to show you on the Ultimate Doppler radar, but I can show you that Madlock Tire Service Auto Repair, who is the sponsor of my radar, is the best place to go for any tire service or auto repair. If you're in need of an oil change, maybe you need a new set of tires, maybe you need help with your brakes, maybe you need an alignment, they can help you out. They also are great at tire rotations, tire repair, so much more. You can find them in Knoxville. You can find them in Maryville. You can find them in Lenoir City, as well as Athens and Hardin Valley. Great locations, very convenient. All you have to do is go to madlocktireservice.com, set up your own appointment. Love Madlock. If you're new to Madlock, but you've been in East Tennessee for many years, they've been here for over 70 years. They've been doing this for quite some time. You know they're doing something right. Check them out, Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair. Meanwhile, the radar is quiet all across the state. A couple of showers we mentioned in parts of Illinois. All those green, irregularly shaped polygons down to the south represent river flooding, so they're still swollen from rains that have come by in days past. Winter has not let up in areas in Michigan. They're still getting pounded with snow this morning across parts of Wisconsin, now sliding across the Great Lakes. We're watching that closely. But you'll notice off to the far west we go, areas into Montana and into the Dakotas. They're seeing some snowflakes fly into the Rockies, west of Denver, and also into parts of southern South Dakota. So keeping an eye on that as well. Didn't cover the visibility, but if you have a touch of fog in gray, it would suggest it's here in Anderson County or in Campbell County locally. But 10 miles visibility in Knoxville represents McGee Tyson, so fog should not be an issue this morning. Getting back to the temperatures, it's 35 Knoxville right now, if you're just joining me, 30 Middlesboro, and currently 32 in Madisonville, Tellico Plains at this particular moment. I want to say good morning to you once again. You know I'm a note taker. Just so you know, yesterday's high was officially 60. I was expecting 59. We have normally now, a normal high is 53. So yesterday was 7 degrees above average, and we normally see lows around 33, which, of course, we're a little bit above that today so far. And yes, the record low today is 7 from 1960, and if you're a history buff, we hit 76 degrees this day, the 15th of February, in 1989. So 1989, the record high for today. Got some notes from Lisa Seal. She says, good morning, it's 37 in La Follette. Cool this morning, want some more snow? Oh, Lisa. You might want, if you're in La Follette, you owe it to yourself to hang with me for the next few minutes. It is now 6:46. I'll be done at the top of the hour, but I think I have some information that you may be tempted to share. I think about those movie theater candies, or maybe Halloween candies. You know, where they say it's the shareable size? My kids would say, oh, I don't want to share. It's too good. You know, the bigger bag of candy, it's the shareable size. You might want to just share this live stream with everybody that you know that likes snow. Because you might like what you hear, you might not like it if you're on Team Spring. Darcy says 27 here, but clear. Good to hear that, Darcy. And Wanda Poe says she wants a big snow to build a big snowman. Newport needs a big snow like Knox. Yeah, she did not get the 8.5 inches we had over the MLK Junior holiday. I do know that. There was a lot more mixing in Newport during that time frame. Wow. Temperatures this morning, it is the 15th of February, in the mid-30s, but there are some exceptions. I'm looking at Crossville. They're at 40. And now 37 in Jamestown. But those red arrows are indicative of where the warm air is transporting in. The warm air advection coming in from the southwest. Our winds have picked up in Jamestown, 13, but no wind at the moment in Knoxville, Moorestown, or Oak Ridge. Wind chill, if there is a chill, feels like 30. Wartburg feels like 30 in Jamestown. Now, as far as the clouds, closer view, it's not all clear everywhere. Darcy says she's got clear skies, which I totally believe in Roane County, but there will be some cirrus appearance. You wake up, sun comes up, oh, there they are. So the clouds may not be all that discernible right now, but I can see from the infrared satellite image we have some clouds streaming overhead at the moment. Meanwhile, the sunrise is at 7:23. We'll be going down at 6:17. So you'll want to keep the sunglasses close by as we make a run toward the lower to mid-60s. Let's show you the bus stop forecast. It's obviously changeable. If you're in Crossville, you're starting off around 40. But if you're in Knoxville, it's 35 at the moment. Should be in the mid-40s by 10 as our temperatures climb. It should be closer to 60 in Knoxville by 2 o'clock. 2 to 3:30 is a prime time. I would imagine many kids get picked up from their school bus, or even parents picking up at the location of the school. Now today I'm expecting now 64 for Knoxville, 64 for Oak Ridge, and 65 for Newport. So our temperatures today should be in the low to mid 60s, about 63 for La Follette, 65 for Kingston, and now 65 for Athens. I did bump us up 2 degrees in anticipation of that warm wind out of the southwest. Headlines: hazy, sun, clouds, and breezy today. Check. Maybe a stray shower tonight for the Smokies, maybe southwest Virginia. Can't rule that out. I'd say 10% or less. But then spots of rain return on Friday, 20%, and that will increase Friday night because early in the morning, I'm talking like after midnight, there's a chance, you're saying there's a chance, that we could see some wet snow and rain. But you don't really mean like the valley. Well, some models say yes. Well, that's impossible. It's really not that impossible. What you're saying is there could be a difference between the data from left to right, just a few hours, a few degrees. I'm saying that's exactly right. Welcome to the world of weather. And let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. This is Exhibit A. This is the exhibit that you probably woke up with. This is the expectation that some of you have at this point. Tomorrow night, into Saturday, less than 48 hours, it could be snowing pretty good in Kentucky, right? Maybe into parts of the northern plateau. And you say, well, that looks like a nothing burger for the valley, and I would agree. And maybe that takes you through, what, 11 o'clock? This should be done before 9 a.m. If you have Saturday plans, maybe you're traveling up toward Jellicoe or into southeast Kentucky, you should have no problems after 9 a.m. for nothing more is falling, but it will have already occurred by 9 o'clock, certainly 11. But I took it to 11 because I wanted to show the Smokies too. So I wanted everybody to be included. So this is Exhibit A, right? This has every chance of verifying that we get nothing in Knoxville. However, You knew I'd say however. However, some models are saying, no, it's trending colder and may very well come down to the valley. And that shows about 1.5 inches. Well, that's a big difference, 0 and 1.5 inches. That's true. So maybe it's a blend of the two. I will say this. This chapter hasn't been written yet. Have you wanted to share this live stream yet? He's saying we're getting this. Well, I'm saying this is the model data. If you want to join us on premium, there won't be any doubt on my premium side of what we're getting. But this is less than 48 hours. I don't understand. Welcome to the world of weather, right? Just a couple of days ago, Lexington, meteorologists were pulling their hair out. They were like, is it going to be 8 to 12 inches? Is it going to be 2 to 5? Is it going to be 1 to 3? There was a lot of conflicting data because the window is so small. And the temperature, the difference between 4 or 5 degrees can make a huge difference, right? Can make a huge difference. And that's what you're seeing here. Maybe we get a nothing burger for Knoxville. Maybe we get 1.5 inches. Stay tuned. Love to have you join us on premium. This is why their folks are in there. And if we get this kind of crazy snow over the next coming days, I've been advertising and blowing the trumpet for as long as I can remember. Late January, said, hey, we're going to go back to winter. And some folks will not be thrilled with the message, but it's the message I had to make all the same. And that's all new snow out west. Amazing stuff. The Rockies have had quite a winter since October, getting more snow. But this is all, again, model data. This is not a forecast. Just shows you that maybe we do see some snow in the Knoxville area before the Saturday time frame. Now, I did say who is hungry for more snow, because I know some of you are thrilled. Bring it on. Winter will come back. Winter's main course, because there's multiple events. As I've just said before, this will not be defined by one event. We still have other events in March, and we've been discussing that in great detail. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button on the top of this Facebook page. We'd love to have you. Just join us for a month. If that's all you want, fine, come on in. We'd love to have you. But we are discussing this on an afternoon and nightly basis, so you'll want to join us if you are a fan of weather. Maybe you need to know what's going on. But very cold, Arctic blasts. If you need evidence of how cold it is there now, just take a look at the lower 48. All the purple areas are single digits. Now, it says 20 in Rochester, but I can guarantee you they're in the single digits in upstate New York in the Tug Hill Plateau. They're now currently 11 in Bismarck. Well, that's a big difference from Houston's 57. I know it is, but South Dakota, purple areas, or pink if you prefer, is single digits. It's 18 in Billings, it's 14 in Caribou. I can guarantee you the cold air is just lurking up to the north, and it will swing down. Do-si-do, like the old square dance. Look at this. This is 3 a.m. Saturday, and then watch the cold air aloft. Just boom, comes right in. So that chance of that little snow is on the table, right? Could be a trace to 1.5 inches, maybe. Or maybe it's just all rain for you. That's a possibility too. But this pattern will not go away quickly. Now, there'll be some warm days like today. We're in the 60s. There's some yellow. But then it's back to the 23rd of February, and we're cold again with potential snow. And if you'd like to see this little spin, a little warm day there, by the 27th, it comes back. By the time we hit the 29th, boom, cold air, a little spin, cold air aloft, boom, snowmaker. All of a sudden, oh no, yes, that's what I meant by I meant the main course. Do I know how much snow we're going to get by the 29th? No, but I can tell you the pattern is more favorable for snow. So if you've written this winter off, you've done so at your own peril, because this snow is going to come back right into the month of March and beyond. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, perhaps, as time permits. But it's 6:54. Right now, we have 35 degrees at the airport, no wind to speak of, and the wind chill is absent. Valley Planner, I'm expecting a high, nice and toasty. 64 degrees, normal high 53. Wind gusts today will pick up 25 to 30 miles per hour. If you're on the call, want to say hi to you, got 6 minutes. I am going to finish on time. I may have started a couple of seconds late, but I'm doing good so far. Alice says good morning. Wanda says them cold temperatures at 9 or so is very cold. And Janet is reporting 33 degrees in Talbot. Thank you, Janet. This morning, have a great day, everybody. And if you're on YouTube, I don't know if I have any YouTube comments. Yes, Steve Stone. Big old smiley face from Steve. I love it. He's on YouTube. Love the fact that I've got some of you on YouTube as well. And some may watch it throughout the day. That's awesome. Glad to have you on that platform. It is now 6:55. You can notice, or will notice, that the high chance of rain spikes right after it gets dark, and especially after midnight Friday night, as this moisture comes in. Perhaps it's all rain for you in Knox County. That's on the table. But if it drops just a few degrees, if it's trending colder, then there could be a little snow surprise for some of you. Maybe it's a snow event in Corrigan, but maybe it's a rain event for South Knoxville. Is that possible? Of course it is. Of course it is. You know and I know how different the topography is in this part of the world. We know things can change. As we've just showed you the temperatures. How could it be 40 in Crossville and 35 in Knoxville? Because it is. And if 5-degree difference, what if it were 30 Crossville and 35 Knoxville? We'd probably have rain here and they'd have snow there. It's that type of situation. A few degrees can make a world of difference in these little narrow window opportunities for snow. By the way, Storm Prediction Center not showing any concerns for any thunderstorms today. The lower 48 looks pretty quiet as we zoom back into East Knox County in East Tennessee. Tomorrow there will be, however, some thunderstorms. Those areas in light green would suggest general thunderstorms in Little Rock, Shreveport, Tyler, and Memphis, and even Nashville now included in the possibility of thunder on Friday. But there is no, I repeat, no expectation for thunder on Saturday, as the rain that comes in may actually change over to some wintry weather in many parts of southeast Kentucky, into the plateau, and possibly the Smokies too. So we'll keep an eye on that. Now the futurecast here shows this front that approaches. That helps allow for these winds to increase and enables us to get into the low to mid 60s. Now there's a stray shower there. What's that time? 11 o'clock tonight. So yeah, there's a spotty shower. Anytime you get these fronts coming through, somebody might see a little kick up of raindrops, and that's why I left the stray shower opportunity of 10% or less. By tomorrow, that chance will come back to 20%. Warm front draped to the south. It's raining in Bowling Green. It appears here by midday tomorrow. Then this front comes in, and depending on how slow the precipitation gets in here and how quickly the cold air races in behind it. That's the that's the conundrum. That's the difference. It's not a slam dunk. It's not something like, oh, you should know that 12 days in advance. We don't even see that 48 hours in advance. This could be vastly different. This could be changing blue a lot quicker, and if that's the case, then we will see more winter weather in southeast Kentucky. That I do expect. This chapter, as I say, hasn't fully been written on it yet. But by the way, as far as Sunday is concerned, lots of sunshine. We'll have a beautiful weekend. Certainly Sunday is beautiful and sunny, but it's chillier. 25 to start Sunday morning. Should finish Sunday afternoon in the upper 40s. So here's my forecast. Taking a look at first the futurecast, you see the clouds may come and go. By midday, there's increasing in Fentress County. By 3:30, it looks cloudier in Oneida, La Follette, and Middlesboro. So that's the blend of hazy sun and scattered clouds today. Temperatures make it about 64 now for Knoxville. And then as we slide into tonight, maybe a stray shower, as you see there flashing on your screen. By 6 o'clock tomorrow, I think you're looking at more of a partly sunny day, spots of rain possibly moving in, moving out, and then this too may actually change over depending on how quickly that front comes in. A little change up in speed can make a world of difference. Again, this model does not see much at all. But 64, a high temperature today, is something to look forward to if you're on Team Spring. Hazy sun clouds warmer, and the winds picking up 25 to 30, should be about 5 to 15 for most of the day. It is now 6:59. I'm finishing right on time. 62 in Morristown, 65 in Newport, and looking for a high in Crossville at 60. Mid-60s will be common for travelers to Charlotte, Nashville, and Chattanooga. And if you're headed to Atlanta, they should be around 66 degrees today. Here's your forecast for tonight. More clouds increasing. Be mild, and a stray shower may be suddenly appearing in a neighborhood near you. Tonight we're down to 39 for Wartburg and Morgan County. We're down to 42 in Maryville and Blount County, and about 40 for Newport and Cocke County for low temperatures tonight. Moving ahead, we slide into your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. A nice mild day today. Got President's Day in view at the top of your screen there. There's Washington's birthday, a.k.a. President's Day. Stray flakes may be lingering as the sun comes up on Sunday morning in spots, but we're down to 25 Sunday morning, 27 on Monday morning, and it turning a little bit warmer on Wednesday. But again, you look at that forecast and you wouldn't think there's much at all to see, but don't let your guard down. There's still a possibility, especially for our friends in La Follette. As we heard someone asking me about, what about La Follette? You might be surprised to see what happens or what's on the ground when you wake up on Saturday morning. If you're on the call, want to say good morning to you. I got Steve Stone on YouTube, and I've got a little smiley face there. Marilyn Bell says, have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your day. Lana says clear skies in Kodak, pretty sunrise. Have a safe day, everyone. And she's got her 2 cups of coffee, virtual cups. Thank you very much, Lana. And Denise says it's frosty in Wallen. Thank you for that update. I appreciate that very much. Brandy saying good morning from Wartburg. Brandy, also very thankful that you're here as well. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. Be sure, by the way, if you haven't considered it, all you want to do is sample. If you want to be the first to know when it's going to snow, we're less than 48 hours from a possible event. Certainly it's going to snow in Kentucky. That's a slam dunk. And we know it's going to snow in parts of the plateau. The question is, how far south will it make it? Will it make it into Knoxville? Or will it be a nothing burger? We'll wait and see, but there is an easy way to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button. Go to CaptainAccurate.com for more details. It's like getting 2 streams of information on your Facebook page, on my Facebook page. You're also privy to my 15-minute video that I produced back right before Halloween of last year, which is my winter weather outlook. And the variables that I thought would play are in fact playing out. And I did have a very interesting little video that you might want to check out only on Premium when you sign up. So it'll be there when you join us in the subscriber group. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.